Hello, YouTube. This is Nathan Church here from Tactical Patriot 1985, and I'm here to tell you a little bit, the difference between Democrat and Republican and why I am on the Republican side. It's simply because, you know, what between the difference between basically what it all rolls into. The difference between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Democratic Party, believes that you work for the government. The government owns you or whatever. Is basically what I view of it as. And Republican, no. When your hard-earned tax dollars, you're paying government. So by all means, you're the boss. The government works for you, and so and it doesn't matter what any government position they are at. They are supposed to abide by all civil rights, amendments, and they're supposed to abide by the Constitution. That is why I am a Republican, and all these Democrats out there, they think they're living in some fantasy land where it's all about blueberries, cupcakes, and Bambi going to the mountain trails. Just wake up, smell the coffee. I'm, I'm looking at it a realistic perspective. You know, Jesus. It's like, the one big reason why I'm a Republican is because, it goes on my religion review. My religion is Christianity, and I'm Republican. It's just simple as that. Just a second. All right. I just had to make a turn here. But yeah, that's all what it all rolls up to. It's I believe in my freedom. Everyone, it's not about being Republican even. It's about having your freedom, being an American. We all know our rights, and there's no government position that can tell you otherwise. They don't control you. We control ourselves as a human being, and we make our own decisions. We don't let the government make the decisions for us. And like I said, the government works for us. We are paying their wages. It's just like basically like, I work for Walmart over here in Moses Lake, Washington. I am working for the customers. So that's just all it ties up to be. And one thing that is upsetting to me, because for my political view, I'm pro-gun, and that is our right. It's the Second Amendment, and it is. I have seen it being attacked so many times. They're talking about these magazine restrictions. A lot of dog. We're gonna, ban certain weapons, guns, whatever. And you guys seen my other video, it shall not be infringed. That is in the Second Amendment. That's the last part of this, written Second Amendment. And, well, let me change the lane here. Sorry about that, guys. It's what I believe in the Second Amendment. It's so you can it's for defense. You use that for your own personal defense. That's what it's there for. Basically, what the Second Amendment entitles to be, it's our right. And and the big evil, the Democrats that are trying to destroy it all for us. They're controlling all, like, the media and the media BS. They're using the tragedies we've seen in this world is from evil, and they're twisting around, making it like the guns being bad. Well, what the media does not want you to hear, and I'm going to tell you something. If there had been, on any of those events where the guy is just, massacring the whole place, if there had been 5 guys that are armed, like myself, I have a concealed weapons permit and I carry my .45 everywhere I go. And there had been like 5 guys, a good 90% of the chance the guy's not going to want to mess around that place. They're going to surrender and give up. And the way I look at that is lives saved. That is, just think about it. Basically, what I understand, these government officials, the Democratic side, they say, oh, no, that's just adding more to the carnage. No, it's not, because these guns are with good guys that are defending from evil plots that we've seen around the world. And basically, like, go look it up. It's in the FBI crime statistics. Look it up. The reduction is just, when the more guns in the rightful hands, when there's more guns, it shows a tremendous reduction on crime, and it's just an all-time low. And that's another thing the media wants to hide, is the statistics from the FBI files. Look it up yourself. You are free to do that. And I looked it up myself, and it's tremendous. That is exactly why I carry. And sorry to get worked up with that. It's just it really irks me that they want to hide something like that. And look at, if there's no guns, and go back in the ancient days where there is that was not in the technology of that era. And there's evil back then too. What does the emperor do? Oh, let's ban swords. All swords are evil now because people are picking up swords and killing people. That I don't think any emperor in their right mind would implement that. They would really prefer their citizens in their towns or village or, whatever, castle or whatever, they'd want them armed. Think about it. And that's should be a big wake-up call to us from what the, there, and what that means. And when I'm thinking about all this, when I'm thinking about all these globalists, what they're planning on doing, setting up these FEMA camps or whatever, and I don't know, it's scary. We're in scary times, and thank God we've got a good president. Donald Trump. I love you, man. I'm just to my heart, But yeah, this is like I said. Just think about it, guys, and give me a like, give me subscribe, and hit the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think, and like I said, just be safe out there, and you guys are awesome. And anyways, this is Nathan Church from Tactical Patriot 1985 and reporting out.